Welcome to day 2 of our 4 products to review 4 days before Christmas. So today we are looking at Kiwi. Again, all these products are from Kiwi. Kiwi's Quest and Quest 2 grip cover for the controllers. So let's go ahead and open this up, shall we? Oh, that is an overwhelming smell. I mean, let me just show you what we got here. If I bring you back, this is a candle from, let's focus it there. That's a candle from Bath & Body Works. That is their Fresh Balsam. Pretty powerful candle. Now, I will say that when I opened that up, that's all I could smell. That's it. I don't know what they added to that during the manufacturing process, but it's still on here. Now, that doesn't really take away from the quality of the product. Obviously, that's gonna go away over time. So just be cautious when you open it up. It might be good to maybe run some water over it or clean them somehow to get rid of that smell. One thing to note is that it does have that kind of chalky powder on there. So it probably is a good idea just to wipe that off with some kind of cleaner before use. Let's go over the design real quick. It's got a triangle pattern that makes up kind of a grippy surface here. Obviously it's not very grippy now because it has that powder on it, but I'm sure over time when you maybe sweat it in a little bit, or if you did wash it off prior to use, it's gonna be a lot grippier, especially compared to the relatively soft and slippery plastic on the controller. They are kept in place by this pretty thin looking strap here that's gonna go around that plastic ring and then attach to itself. So let's go ahead and throw them on there and we'll test them out. I've got one of them installed here and I will say that it is a bit tricky. I'll go ahead and throw some close-up here of me trying to install it. The strap that goes around has to be pushed through this tiny hole where it then flips and locks in. Now once you get it, it is pretty sturdy connection there. It's not gonna pop off very easily, but trying to get that installed in the first place with no instructions, by the way, is pretty difficult. Now mine actually did come with the little pieces of rubber still attached in the hole. So other than just kind of guessing on how they get installed, it wasn't really apparent. Okay, so the instructions actually say, let's get English here. The fixing strap on the handle grip cover surrounds the handle ring and then locked. Put the controller handle into the silicone grip and installation done. Now, without pictures, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. And not having that hole where it's supposed to be pushed through visible, it actually got me pretty confused for a little bit. I did find that it was easier to loop the strap around and fit it through and lock it in place prior to putting the rest of the grip cover over the controller. In the end, when you do figure it out, it does sit on there pretty snug, and I do highly recommend getting a grip cover for your controllers. This is a relatively cheap and what I feel is a high quality option, aside from the smell, of course. It does have a place to put your straps from the bottom here, as well as a hole to allow for the original straps to be routed through. There's plenty of clearance around the button areas, and it fits well enough that it is not distracting during gameplay. You can't really feel it other than where you're supposed to be gripping it. It does clearly identify which one is right and which one is left by this little marking there. I would like to see Kiwi offer an option that covers the entire top. That way, if you do accidentally smack into something, it would be protected. Kiwi is releasing a knuckle version of this that has a strap that comes out. That way, like the Valve Index controllers, you can let go with your hand and it'll stick there. They just released that product not too long ago, and as of right now, it's still on its way to me, so I won't be able to review it for this series of videos. This, like the lens cover, is something that you absolutely have to get to increase the lifespan of this product. Keeping it protected in any way possible is always a good idea. Now, is this grip cover the best one out there? Well, I haven't really tested all the other offerings from different companies, so I can't really say, but holding it in my hand here, it does feel like it's going to last for quite some time. And I would much rather replace this grip cover than replace the entire controller. So that's gonna wrap up day 2 of our 4 days before Christmas, reviewing 4 products from Kiwi. I think this is a pretty solid offering, and I encourage you guys to go out and buy it. That way you can keep these protected. And if you want to see the rest of the videos in this series, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell icon, that way you're notified when I release the next 2 videos. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.